Ready? What's up, everybody? Let's talk a little bit about rowing. We got the 2K row today, and we row very often, and it's an amazing workout for a lot of reasons. There's two things I want to talk about today. Just really the basic order of which parts of our bodies move when, and then I want to talk a little bit about the start of our row, whenever we do a row. So the order of our body movements, which I'm still seeing a lot of people mess up. This is the order. We're going to start the row with our legs, then our body, and then our arms, and then you do that in reverse on the way back. Arms, body, legs. You don't want to get too far in here with your butt and your heels touching or getting close. It's more like a deadlift or a power clean. So I'm going to drive hard with my legs. Notice that my body's slightly forward. If I'm looking at a clock, this would be like 1 o'clock. As soon as I get done with my legs, I'm going to go from 1 to 11 with my torso, and then pull. And then I'm going to go reverse. Arms, body, legs. So we're going legs, body, arms, body, legs. Legs, body, arms, body, legs. And that's what we're going to repeat the entire time we row. Okay? That's how the row looks. The most common mistake I'm seeing there is right at the beginning, instead of going legs, I'm seeing body, legs. That's the most common error I see, is body, legs, and then the other common error I see is on the way back, legs, and then arms. So if you try to keep track of those two things, you're going to probably be pretty good. Now let's talk about the start. The start is something that's so important, very important in the 2K, really important in those shorter rows we do, and we do like an EMOM where we're doing like 15 to 20 calories a minute, something like that. The start is super important. Now some of our Crash B guys probably have a better way to do it. I'm still messing with it, but what I've found is works for me is 2 super hard pulls, only the second half. So as I start, this is my very start of the row, it's going to be the second half of the pull. 1, and only the second half. Put very little legs. 2, really hard. Then 2 humongous hard pulls. 3, 4, and those are like max effort. All 4 of those pulls, maybe even I'll add in a third or fourth big pull. Those are all at like 100%. So one more time, like in real time, that'll look kind of like this. Another one. And then I'm going to kind of settle in. And I'm going to take a few pulls to get comfortable in the pace I want to hang tight for the rest of the row. So if I can hang tight at my, let's say, 145 pace the rest of the way, I'm good. What I'm doing there, let's get a little nerdy for a second. Turn over here. Little nerd graph happening here. We have like a Y and an X axis. Okay. What we're doing here is, let's think of this as a 1200 calorie pace, or let's say a 2-minute for 500 meter pace. Something like that. Here's our magic number that you want to hold on to for the whole 800. Something like that. What I used to do before I did a start like that would be 3, 2, 1, go, and I would kind of just make my way up to 1200 or up to, let's say, 2 minutes or whatever, and then get there and then hang on tight, and probably over time dip under, dip over, dip under, and slowly fade. That's kind of how most people do it, but what I want to see here is 3, 2, 1, go, boom! Skyrocket in about 5 to 10 pulls, all the way up here to 2,000 calories an hour, or maybe even like I just hit like 120 on that example over there for the 500 meter pace. Something huge like that, and then you can kind of just coast. Imagine you're on a hang glider, you jumped off the cliff, and you're gonna float your way down to the pace that you want to get to, and then hang on from there. If you look at this graph, this nerd graph I got here, look at all this area that you just covered. With actually, you're gonna be surprised, not that much more effort, you have just accumulated way more calories or way more meters in the same amount of time. And the truth is, you're gonna spend less energy over time. Those 4 or 5 or 10 pulls are a great investment. Then you can now like kind of coast down and get more calories that way. So have that in mind today when you row your 2K. Find a groove and get in there. You had a question?
No, I just want to know if you deleted my
I just deleted yours.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
but I
That's
remember
good.
everything.
Okay, good.
Peace.